Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Shoofly Update Show, getting you all the information you need as we begin this week of August 8th. I've got some good programming coming up this week. I know those temperatures are going to be creeping back up. I've got some updates and news on some different challenges and some winners from both July and the CrossFit Games that we'll get into, as well as some birthdays and some new faces. So we'll kick it off with hearing a little bit about what you can expect when it comes to the workouts this week.
Yeah, hey everybody. I'm gonna talk a little bit about programming for this week. I know last week was a lot of stuff. We all made it through, and thankfully we had some lower temperatures last week. It was really nice to not be stuck in super high temperatures with a lot of humidity. I wish I could say the same thing about this upcoming week, but if you check the forecast, you're going to see a lot of days with the temperatures in the 90s. So if you kind of slacked off your hydration or you got a little too comfortable with the cooler temperatures, go ahead and kick up that hydration. Get ready for a hot week. It's coming. We know it's going to be humid. So just keep that in mind as you're preparing and getting ready for this training week. This week we're going to be throwing in some more of the pausing type things, some more tempo. What you can expect on Monday is we're actually going to hit some clean and jerks, and then we're going to work on our tempo front squats, just like we did last week. We're also going to be doing some rope climbs and some rope climb practice. So, with that being said, I highly recommend either one, wearing pants, or two, taking a knee sleeve or some sort of shin guard or sock or whatever and wearing that, because if you have never had rope burn on your shins, it is not cool. It stinks. It takes a really long time to recover from. So if you have a knee sleeve or something that you can wear on your shin for tomorrow's workout, Monday's workout, make sure to bring it to class. You're going to want to use that for the workout tomorrow. And then we have some dumbbell work that we're going to be working on Tuesday. So a pretty grip intensive training day for Tuesday. Wednesday, we're going to be bringing back the deadlift. We're going to be doing some singles, but then we're also going to be working on some RDLs, either at a deficit or with a band. So we're going to be changing that up a little bit. And then Friday, we'll get back into squatting and we'll do a little bit more gymnastics work on the rig for Friday. So that's what you can expect this week. As far as barbell club goes, we are getting pretty heavy with barbell club. We are working all the way up to 95% and then trying to hit a heavy single. So we are in our next to last week of this cycle. And anytime we're getting towards the end of a Olympic weightlifting cycle, you know that those percentages are going to be pretty heavy. So one suggestion that I have is that if you are really looking to hit these percentages this week, I would not take Tuesday class at 6:30 and roll right into barbell. If you have the ability to give yourself an extra recovery time, maybe come to an earlier class. That would be a great idea. And then for Tuesday, I'm going to say the same thing. If you really want to hit these percentages this week, maybe not doing endurance and then going right into barbell club. If you just want to get some good lifting in and you don't care about hitting those percentages, then have at it, do all the fitness. But if your intention and your goal is to really hit these percentages this week, then that's probably going to take priority, and you're going to want to do that before exhausting yourself. So that's the barbell club, y'all. One thing I want to touch base with, something that we haven't really talked about recently, is the equipment. So the equipment is not brand new. We know that. We've been open for 5 years. We filter in as much new equipment as we can, but ultimately, the survival and the life of our equipment, it depends on you as the athletes. Okay. So we really need you guys to be super careful with our barbells and with our bumper plates, specifically not dropping stuff from overhead, especially if it has some smaller plates on it. If you've got 10s or 15s on that bar, you should really never be dropping it. You should be placing it on the ground or having a controlled drop from the knee. That would be okay. But anything higher than that is really going to put a lot of stress on those bumper plates. As far as the barbells go, when you guys are loading and unloading the barbell, it is extremely important to not strip that bumper plate off of the bar and then let the bar slam down against the ground. our barbells have been taking a massive toll, and we are constantly kind of ordering new barbells at this point, which is not cheap. So really just pay a lot of attention when you're cleaning up or when you're loading and unloading that barbell doesn't slam down against the ground. One way that I like to do that is just kind of hold on to the bar, and then I'll slide the bumper plate towards the end of the bar. And then right before it goes to come off, I'll make sure that I secure the bar with my other hand so that it does not slam against the ground. The other thing is the rowers. They've been taking a massive toll going over the lip of the door to go inside and outside, or even just taking those rowers out onto the concrete. What I would love to see is you guys partner up with each other and help each other pick that rower up over the threshold so that those wheels are not slamming into the lip of the rubber flooring. We are going to be replacing a lot of stuff on the rowers this week. We made a pretty big order to Concept 2. So we've got some new monitors and some new legs to put on those. So just keep in mind that they are fragile. I wish we could go off-roading with them, but we can't. So just team up and practice picking that rower up and not letting it slam into the lips of either the concrete or the rubber flooring. That is super helpful for us and extends the life of our equipment. And I cannot tell you how much we appreciate that. So just treat it like it's delicate, and hopefully we can make it last even longer. I'm going to pass this off to Brad so he can talk about more fun things than me.
Yeah, so over the month of July, we had a lot of people who were able to get in those 16 unique classes throughout the month, which is always awesome. Everybody staying consistent, working towards their goals. And as always, if you were able to get in those 16 classes, you are automatically entered into our monthly raffle. And so this month, once again, giving away a free t-shirt to our lucky winner. So let's go ahead and take a look and see who won the July attendance raffle.
We're going to go ahead and get our July attendance raffle sorted out. Remember, this is for athletes who attend 16 unique classes over the course of the month. You're automatically entered to win a prize. So this particular month, we had 21 individuals hit that 16 attendance mark. So we're going to go to our random number generator. We're going to generate a number between 1 and 21. That number is 6. So as we come back here, EB for our July attendance raffle.
And so, as you can see, EB taking home a free shirt. I'm sure she's going to be fired up about that, adding another Shoofly piece to her collection. So congratulations, EB. We're already a week into the month of August. So if you have been coming or are planning to continue to come, continue to sign into those classes. If you get 16 sessions for the month, you get automatically entered into our raffle that we'll draw in September for the month of August. Last week was the CrossFit Games. We did our CrossFit Games Pick'em, where anyone was able to try and guess the top 5 male and female finishers. If your bracket was like mine, it was completely inaccurate besides Tia. That was probably the only accurate pick I had. But we did actually have some people who did a pretty good job of picking the top 5 male and female winners. We had 3 people tie for the top score in the gym. So the 3 people, Gray, Billy, and Brenna, all tied with having a number of folks accurately guessed, including the top spots, which is pretty cool. So all of you are going to be taking home $15 in some Shoofly credit, so you can use that on apparel or drinks or whatever else you need from Shoofly. So congratulations on picking a great bracket for the CrossFit Games last week. I know I'm already sad that it's over, but I did see somebody post we are less than 6 months away from the Open. So fear not, the CrossFit Games schedule will be coming here before you know it. And with that being said, a couple birthdays coming up this week. So we got 3 folks who are celebrating a birthday this week of August. The first one is Kendra, who also doubles as a new face that you'll be seeing at the gym. She just signed up, so she's celebrating her birthday this week. Laura, who you typically see in those morning classes, is celebrating her birthday. And then Alexander, who's typically been coming in the afternoon classes, celebrating his birthday this week. And then we've got the two new faces. So one we just mentioned, Kendra, as well as Brittany, have decided to join our Shoofly community. They've typically been coming to some of those later afternoon classes. It's been great having them jump into the classes and integrate and meet new people. So always excited to add two new folks to our membership. And that's everything we've got coming up this week at CrossFit Shoofly. Another great week of programming, another great week of being out in the sun. And we look forward to seeing everybody this upcoming week.
Bye, everybody.